What's poppin', peeps? It's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot, and welcome into the daily reading. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it poppin', baby, and see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in the comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram, my Twitter, and my TikTok. If y'all want to drop a follow, I would greatly appreciate that. Shout out to the notification gang. I love to see my notification gang pull on through. As always, the first sign I see is the first sign I read, and the first sign I saw was Pisces, so we're gonna go ahead and get it poppin'. Shout out to Overland for coming on through. Do want to say, as always, guys, if you're interested in a personal read, first link in the description below. Check out my website. Today is the last day of the November sale, so if you want a 15-minute personal read for 20 bucks off, go ahead and purchase one. It's already $20 off, no code required. Going into tomorrow, December 1st, the sale will be over, so take advantage of it if you're interested. But let's say what's up here to some peeps. Overland, what's up? What's going on, Christina? Icy Purple, hello. What's going on, Tasha Chronicles? Hey, Christina. Drew Willis, or sorry, Drew Wills, not Willis. What's going on, Esther, Angelica, Michelle? What's happening, Raven, Marissa? How's everybody doing, man? Liz, Josh, BU, how's everybody doing? I hope you guys are well. Hey, Vincent. Hey, Mary Lou. Let's go ahead, guys, and get it poppin'. Welcome into the daily read. Thanks for coming on in. So we're going to start out here today with our fish and see what's going on here for the Pisces, okay? Message is coming in here for Team Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for our fish? Message is coming in for Team Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? All right, my fish. We're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Pisces. Overall energy for you is going to be the Wheel of Fortune. You could be connecting here possibly with a fixed zodiac like an Aquarius, a Taurus, a Scorpio, a Leo. Having a look here into the current energy. 4 Pence in reverse, what you're dealing with. Ace of Cups in reverse. Having a look here at the outcome. The Hangman in the reverse position as well. So let's go ahead and get it popping. What's going on here, Team Pisces? Starting out here with this Wheel of Fortune paired here to the 4 of Pence in reversed. I want to say for you guys, it definitely feels like you're letting go of something, you're clearing some sort of cycle, you're in the process here of moving on. When I look at what you're dealing with here, being the Ace of Cups reversed, this can typically be a card that is representative here of unrequited love. It could represent disconnect, a lack of fulfillment. So I think that you have come to the conclusion here that you are fully ready to move on from someone or something due to the nature of just realizing that the love for this person or thing isn't there, or the fulfillment aspect isn't there either. And with that realization, I think it provides you that full clarity to be able to keep it moving forward. Looking at the outcome, you got a Hangman reversed. That's all about the energy of release. That's all about the energy of moving on. And it's intriguing, Pisces, because this could be the energy that I describe very often, which is my personal perspective with moving on. It's always kind of happened to me this way where, you know, I was either stuck on a person or stuck on something. And then one day I woke up and I was like, yeah, I kind of don't have love for that person anymore. I kind of don't have fulfillment in wanting to be together with them anymore. So holy shit, I've moved on, you know? And I kind of describe it as that because I think that when we do end up moving on, it kind of happens in a way where we don't naturally expect it. It's like one day we wake up and we're like, whoa, yeah, we're over it, you know? So there's no timestamp on healing. There's no timestamp on forward movement, but I think that's exactly where you're at. And your next 24 hours is very much so describing this. You know, you're realizing I'm not fulfilled anymore. I'm maybe not in love anymore. Now that I realize this, I don't have to feel stuck or feel weird in a connection or in a situation. I have this freedom to let go, and I have the freedom here and the peace here to know that a cycle has come to its full completion. So that's what I'm seeing here for your next 24 hours, Pisces. Of course, take that if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, I appreciate you coming out here so much nonetheless, and do have a very great rest of your day, okay? All right, Pisces, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out the fish. All right, so we've touched base here so far with the Pisces. Now that's water, so we had water signs come up first for today. Let's just do water, fire, air, earth, and then we'll get on into the rest of the signs. I do want to mention real quick, hey Marlene, what's going on? You did say you're finally able to comment. YouTube messed up and blocked my commenting for 24 hours for, in quotations, bullying. And yeah, you're definitely against bullying. Didn't do anything, but I'm back. That is very, very odd. I'm not sure why that would happen. I would have to be led to believe that either a bot on YouTube like the algorithm and its bots and stuff could have made a mistake or a mishap, or maybe somebody falsely reported you. And I wouldn't want to put that out there because I doubt it would be like anybody a part of the Soul family. So I don't want you to think like that. But yeah, I mean, the algorithm can be weird, and a lot of people unfortunately can experience glitches from the algorithm, banning people or falsely like banning people or falsely timing people out and stuff like that. So sorry to hear that, but hopefully that doesn't end up happening again. And yeah, Marlene, you are the biggest like anti-bullying person I know, so there's no way in hell that would be an actual reason. So either way, hopefully that doesn't happen again though. Hopeful, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Angelica, hi, what's poppin'? Lila, and what's going on? Here I am again. Itty, Alexis, how's everybody doing? What's going on? Queen Von Shea, how are you doing today? Thank you so much for coming in. Amy, what's poppin'? All right. Hey, what's going on? Very happy Mondays. All right though, y'all, so we did water. Let's do water, fire, air, earth. Going into our fire, let's go ahead and get it poppin' here with the lovely and amazing Leo gang. What's going on here for our Lions, baby? Message is showing up here for Leo. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Leo in the next 24 hours? Leo, I do want to let you guys know I posted your December 2023 tarot video for the month. If you haven't seen your monthly yet, check it out. It was a pretty good one, so definitely feel free to give it a look-see, okay? But what do we got going on here, Leo? Let's go ahead and check it out. Starting out with the overall energy, we have here the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a earth sign. That'll be a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here the Two of Swords. What you're dealing with here, we got the Queen of Swords. Looking at the outcome, Leo, we also have here a Five of Pentacles in the upright position too. What's happening, guys? Knight of Pentacles reversed here, Two of Swords in the upright. You're kind of putting yourself at a halt or at a stop because I think that indecision is coming up here in your next 24 hours, so you could be a little bit indecisive about something. Having a look at what you're dealing with, Queen of Swords, I think that you're moving not only out of the energy of indecision, but you're also starting to move into the energy of having a clear answer and becoming decisive. So if you found yourself recently, Leo, being very indecisive about something, you're now starting to get an answer. You're becoming decisive instead. And with a very clear-cut answer, you're doing what you need to do. Now, however, whatever that decision or clear-cut answer happens to be, I do think is you either deciding and starting to see that something's lacking in your life and you're ready here to start creating abundance where there's lack, or this could be that you don't want something in your life anymore because maybe it's been creating lack and taking away from your abundance. So I know that this can sound confusing, but the Five of Pentacles can go both ways. Five of Pentacles here could represent you feel like you're lacking something and there's a lack of abundance, or it could feel that you're left out in the cold or that you want to push something out in the cold. So if you found yourself feeling like you need something that you don't have, you're getting ready here to make a clear decision to go get what you feel is lacking. On the other hand, if you feel that something in your own life has been creating lack, you're getting ready to cut it out so that you can just simply be abundant and raise your vibration. For example, let's say somebody's in your life and they are constantly creating negativity for you. They're taking away your positive attitude, it feels like. They're always constantly maybe, what's the word I'm looking for, projecting onto you, and you feel that what's been lacking in your life is positivity and happiness. If this person's been creating that lack, you're removing them from your life in the next 24. On the other hand, if you feel like you haven't had any of the tools you need in order to create a positive mindset, you might be going out there and starting to get those tools to create that energy of happiness and positivity. So where you feel like there's lack, you now start to create and bring in the abundance. Okay? So Leos, hopefully that wasn't confusing. I know that message might not have came out the most clear that it could have, but take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. Appreciate you guys tuning in here nonetheless, okay? All right, Team Leo, we're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touched base here, guys, with our fire and our water. We're going to be going into the earth signs here shortly, okay? All right, though, guys, we're going to be going into the air sign shortly. Hopping on into the air, let's have a look here at Team Gemini for your next 24. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Gemini. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for the Gems? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got in store here for ya? Gemini, overall energy for you is going to be the 8 of Swords. You could be connecting here possibly with an air sign like a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Having a look into the current energy, King of Pentacles in reverse, looking at what it is you're dealing with. 7 of Swords in reverse, looking at the outcome for you. Ace of Wands in the upright position coming on in. What I'm feeling here so far for you, Team Gemini, 8 of Swords to the King of Pentacles reversed. I think right now you're having a hard time, getting out of your head. You might be feeling like this is the time where you're just overthinking. It's feeling hard to be into an energy where you're clear-headed because something's on your mind very consistently. Having a look at what you're dealing with, 7 of Swords reversed. It's like you're trying to do what you can, I feel, to help yourself declutter your mind and to help yourself think clearly and get out of your head a little bit. But I think that it's like the more you keep trying to get out of your head, the more stuck you continue to feel. Now, this phenomenon's interesting, and I talk about it a lot because the more we tell ourselves not to overthink, we tend to overthink more, right? And that's like me trying to say, hey, don't think of a pink elephant. You're going to think of a pink elephant because the subconscious doesn't register don't think about it. It doesn't register the don't. It just registers, hey, pink elephant. Think about the pink elephant, you know? So that's why it's so difficult to tell yourself, hey, stop overthinking. You know, maybe right now you're overthinking about your ex, Jason. Stop thinking about Jason. But what does your mind keep hearing? Jason, Jason, Jason. So think about Jason, right? So that's the difficulty. Now, how do we remove ourselves from being involved in the energy of overthinking and feeling stuck inside our heads? The way we remove ourselves from that is by actually just allowing our mind to roam free. Letting yourself think whatever the hell you want, but at the same time, no longer investing your emotions into the thoughts you're thinking. Detach emotionally to what goes on in your head. Try it. Give it a go. Seriously, it works, right? For example, you keep thinking about Jason. Oh my God, it sucks. It hurts. What if you just let your mind roam free? If your mind's thinking about Jason, cool. Let Jason be on your mind. But don't, however, react to it. Don't respond to it. Don't invest in it emotionally. Just observe the thoughts you're having. Inevitably, your brain will get bored as fuck and move on to something else. And also, the only thing that usually keeps ourselves stuck in the energy of overthinking is because of how we keep reacting and how we keep emotionally investing into those thoughts we're having. When it triggers that emotional response, it keeps on going and going and going. So looking at the outcome here, Gemini, yeah, Ace of Wands, you want to move on to something new. You want your mind to get off of this person or this situation. You want to feel good and think about other things. I get it. But I feel that first and foremost, the best way that you're going to be able to go ahead and get your mind off of certain things would be the practice that I said and to put that practice into play. Okay, Gemini? So seriously, give it a go. Give it a shot. Try observing your thoughts. It's really beneficial and powerful. Hopefully it helps you out, but regardless, I know it's not easy all the time to detach, but if you keep on putting this into place, if you keep on applying the method I told you, and you do it on a consistent enough level, you're going to tend to notice a difference, okay? All right, Geminis, I love you. Give it a chance, and I'm sure whatever is inside your head at this time won't be what's going to keep on controlling you and, staying stuck for quite some time here as well, moving forward into the future. I'm sure you're going to be able to move forward and move on to something else, all right? All right, Geminis, I love you. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys so much for tuning on in. So we have touched base here, guys, with the air. We've done the fire. We've done the water. Let's have a look here at the earth signs. Rolling into the earth, what's going to be going on here for our Virgo gang? What's up here, baby? Message is coming in for Team Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for our zodiac sign of the Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours. Let's take a look here and see what's up. Now, Virgo, I actually do feel like you guys are coming up here pretty quick, so we're going to get your last shuffle now, and we'll see what's happening. Overall energy for you is going to be the Page of Wands. You might be connecting with a fire sign. That'll be an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Having a look here at the current energy. Ace of Swords in the upright. What you're dealing with here, we got a Chariot in reverse. And then looking at the outcome for Virgos is going to be the Six of Cups in the upright position as well. So having a look here at this next 24-hour period, Page of Wands here, Ace of Swords here, I kind of get the feeling for you that you're having some sort of realization as to something that is enjoyable. I think you're starting to recognize, I really like something. It could be that you really like someone, Virgo, okay, which is T. But either way, I think you're recognizing I really like something, or I really like someone, because Page of Wands here, something's got your interest, something has sparked your interest, which is really cool. You know, looking at what you're dealing with right now, Chariot reversed, I feel like though, however, even though something sparked your interest, you're not taking action on it. And I think it has a lot to do with the past. Looking at the outcome, Six of Cups, well, because X, Y, and Z happened and occurred in my past, that's what's preventing me to go forward and do what I really want to do today. For example, maybe you like somebody, you're interested in somebody, but because I was rejected once in the past, I don't want to go for it. I don't want to get rejected again. Guys, rejection's fucking awesome. Do you want to know why it is? Let me change everybody's perspective on rejection right now. The reason why it's so fucking awesome is because you find out what isn't for you like that. If I happen to be looking for a job or something of that nature, and I go for it, I put in the application, I have an interview, and they accept me, that's fantastic. If they reject me, okay, they're not for me. I'm going to work with a different company. I don't need to waste my time wondering if they want me or don't want me. Same thing in love. You can go out there and be like, hey, Stacy, okay, I heard your mom's got it going on, but at the end of the day, I'm not here for your mom, Stacy. I'm here for you. Low-key, I'm here for your mom too, but we're not going to talk about it. So I'm here for you, Stacy. I want to be with you. What's up? And Stacy goes, I'm sorry. I just don't vibe with you like that. Okay, it is what it is. Take that rejection. Recognize that Stacy ain't for you. Maybe her mom is. So you go to Stacy's mom because she's got it going on. You see what I'm saying, Virgo? Okay. So at the end of the day, rejection's God's protection, because it'll always reroute us to where we need to go going forward. Now, I do see here, however, Six of Cups, you had a past experience, whatever your experience was, and it's created anxiety, and it's created the feeling of limitation, right? Of, well, because something didn't work out in my past, I don't feel like I can do it today, so therefore I'm limited. You're not limited. You know what I mean? You're not. Just because something happened in your past doesn't mean it's going to happen in the present. And, however, at the same time, even if rejection comes in again, Virgo, in the present moment, you still have figured out, without wasting your time, that something isn't for you. And now you can freely just go on to the next thing or go to the next person, right? So try to get into that mindset of how rejection's a very positive thing, because you ain't wasting time. And it also actually makes you more confident. The more you embrace rejection, the more confident you actually tend to feel to go after things and to go towards things, right? You know, so if you get rejected in love, you feel more confident approaching somebody else romantically. If you feel rejected in a work or career situation, you feel more confident here going after other and different types of jobs, because it builds your confidence going through that process. So, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Virgo, I appreciate you, and thanks for tuning in. And at the end of the day, I'm going to leave you guys off with the fact that Stacy's mom has got it going on, okay? All right, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out my Virgo gang, okay? Enjoy your day, y'all. All right, everybody. So we finished up our first batch of Zodiacs. We'll be hopping into our second batch here shortly. Yeah, everybody liked the Stacy thing, right? I don't know why, man. The first thing that came to mind while I was, talking to you guys throughout that reading was Stacy's mom has got it going on. That was just in my fucking head for some reason. So I was like, okay, we'll roll with it, right? Had to bring a little bit of entertainment to the read. It was fun. Seven said, I never thought about it like that. I appreciate the perspective. You're very welcome. Happy to resonate with you. And yeah, it's an awesome perspective to have, you know? What's really awesome, guys, is that to every negative perspective, there's also a positive one too. That's why to every negative story you tell yourself, there's always a positive story, right? So even in things like rejection, which people very much so all the time would associate with something negative, it's like there is a positive that can still come from it too, you know? So keep that in mind. That's what it is, you know? Anyways, guys, how's everybody doing today? Hope y'all are doing well. Appreciate everybody tuning in here so far. Marlene said, Ann, I love you. Constance says that shows our age. Oh, boy. I love that fucking song, though, man. Reminds me of, I'm pretty sure that at one point it was in the Goofy movie, too, if I'm not mistaken. Sandry said that's true. Rejection is better than hanging on for clarity that only creates anxiety. 100%. And that's the main point, right? You don't want to hold on and waste your time and then be anxious and be worried of like, you know, is this actually going to happen? Is it not going to happen? Is it going to work out? Is it not going to work out? You know, so it's what it is. You don't want to waste your time, right? Lux said, I love it. I'm glad you love it. Musical downloads, LOL. Yeah, there is a rainbow after the storm for sure. Marlene said, Ant's a singer too. You thought that was good? I don't know if that was good, but you said we need some singing videos, Ant. I used to do a lot of music when I was in high school, but like I did like rapping, like kind of like R&B-ish music, which is all hidden in the vault, guys. So you're not going to find it, unfortunately. I have a couple of like songs I genuinely liked because they were more singy, but I'm not a singer. It was all auto-tune, okay? It was all auto-tune. I wish I had a great voice though. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, it was such a banger back in 2000. It was a banger throughout me growing up in the 2000s for sure. It's always going to be a banger now too. Amy said it's my brother Patrick's birthday. Can't get a hold. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, happy birthday to Patrick. Hopefully you get a hold of him soon, you know? Is it from an American Pie movie? I'm not sure. It could be. But to be fair, I haven't watched American Pie for years. So I'm not too sure. Lux said I can't sing either, but I could do everything else. Gotcha. Gotcha. But we'll be getting back into it though, guys, shortly. Just going to keep taking a little bit more of a coffee break. This is my second coffee today because I don't know what the hell happened. I went to bed at a fairly decent time last night. Just today was one of my girlfriend's 5 a.m. shifts, so she had to get to work really early. I drive her. So, you know, I stood up till about like 7 o'clock and like that was it. I was so fucking tired. I assed out today. So coffee is needed. However, my cat Sebastian is very tired today too. So me and him, we both could barely keep our eyes open, so we knocked out together. You know, today was a no bones kind of day. We felt like we had no bones. We felt like gelatin. We were tired of shit. That was the vibe. So I got to get more coffee up in this bitch. Sheila, thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Amy said you don't need a great voice. You just have to do singing. Yeah, I guess. However, I mean, that's where the engineering aspect comes in, you know? That's why for me, like I wouldn't auto-tune like, you know, like the rapper, like Future auto-tune and stuff like that. No. But I would auto-tune to make it sound like a lot better than what it was. Very happy what he said. Clairaudient folks often sing well. I guess that's an interesting perspective. Adriana said, I got more rest last night and feel great. Virgo reading. Happy to hear that for you. Yeah, I'm pretty right. Didn't I mention yesterday in the Virgo reading to get more rest, if I'm not mistaken? So glad you end up feeling better today. That's awesome. That's awesome. Zephyr said, I'm scared to sing. My guides look at me and smile when I do, though. They want me to sing in the languages that I speak. That's awesome. Yeah, for sure, Amy, for sure. Hey, what's going on, Salma? You said so glad that I caught your live. Helps traffic so much more. Yeah, I'm sure it would, right? Everybody hates traffic. I'm sorry to hear you're in traffic. Hopefully it passes on by soon, but glad to be here and help you out through your traffic needs. I'm not a fan of being in traffic. I'm a very impatient person sometimes on the road. Like, in terms of being a driver, wonderful driver, that is me. I will juice myself up on that, but I can't stand other people on the road either though. Okay. And especially when people create traffic, it's never a good time. So hopefully, you know, that traffic moves along shortly, you know? Oh, thank you, Lux. I appreciate that. Shout out Sleepy Sebastian. Yes, sir. He's all up and about though now. So, my girlfriend's sleeping right now, so I'm sure he's probably causing some terror. I don't know what he's doing. I don't got eyes on him right now. You know? Vincent said, I'm a bathroom singer. No competition here. I feel you on that. There's something different about shower singing. You will always feel like you sound magnificent, but when you step out that shower, it's a different freaking story. Thank you, Lila. I appreciate that so much. Nice, Lux. My coffee with hazelnut. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is like the hazelnut cinnamony kind of coffee. It's still good. Yeah, it's still really good. I think I'm going to be buying this specific one. I think the brand is Green Mountain. I like the Green Mountain coffee pods because I use this for the Keurig. So it's pretty good coffee. I don't know what the actual name of the coffee flavor is though, but it's good. You always wanted to be a singer, but that was never going to be an option. Car ride pop star. Got you, Constance. You never know, though. The thing is that you don't have to be born with a natural talent, guys, or a natural gift. You can learn it. You know what I mean? So same thing with singing. There have been people that have never had a natural talent of actually being able to sing, but over the years, and don't get me wrong, it takes years, but over the years of actually putting in that work, training their vocal cords properly, working with a coach one-on-one, they'll train their voice to be able to do that. So, you know, it's possible for everybody if they want to. What's my girlfriend's sign? She's a Pisces sun. Marlene said, I love singing. I sing way too much for somebody who ain't that great, but I did get to perform at Disneyland years ago, so it can't be that bad. Hell no, it's definitely not that bad then if you're up there in Disneyland. That's cool. Yeah, every time I hear Disneyland, it's like for some reason, it's just like it doesn't click in my mind because I'm always thinking of Disney World because I've never gone to California. So I don't know what Disneyland is like, but I've been to Disney World down in Florida, which was an awesome experience. But, you know, at some point in California, maybe I'll go to Disneyland and see what it's about, you know? You sang through school, but you stopped after high school. Hey, maybe bring it back again. Who knows? Maybe your guys right now are looking at you like, you hear what Ant is saying, Zephyra? Get back into singing, you know? Get back on into it. But speaking of getting back on into it, let's hop back into our signs today because I don't want to hold you guys up too late. Also, I have a lot of adult shit to do later in the terms of I got to clean out like a closet. I got to move stuff around. I did talk to you guys a couple days ago about how I'm going to be changing up my setup. So I'm kind of combining my two desks more over there that way. So I'm going to be further away from the backdrop, but I need space in my office. So I got big boy shit to do. I got cleaning up stuff to do. So I got to get into that hopefully before it's too late. But either way, let's get into it, everybody. We're going to hop back on into our water, because Pisces went first today. So let's go ahead and check out the Scorpio, man. Let's see what's popping in for your next 24. All right. By the way, Scorpios, I did your reading today for December, and it was like 30-something minutes. It's probably one of the longest readings I've done for a monthly in a while. It was an intense one, man, but intense in a pretty damn good way. So be excited for that. It'll be coming out soon, okay? All right, Team Scorpio, what's going on with you, baby? Messages coming in here for Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for you? Messages coming in here for Team Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Scorpios, let's get this last shuffle coming on up, and we'll see what's up. Starting out with the overall energy we got here, the 10 of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a air sign. That'll be like a Gemini, a Libra, an Aquarius. Taking a look here at the current energy, we got here the 6 of Swords, what it is you're dealing with, Scorps. We got here the 4 of Swords in reverse, and then having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Hierophant in reverse as well. So taking a look here into your next 24 hours, let's see what's up here for you. Now, you do begin here with the 10 of Swords reverse paired with the 6 of Swords, so I'm kind of getting the sense here, Squirps, that you're at a point in time right now where you're making a choice and a decision about your future. I think right now you're kind of indecisive because 10 of Swords reverse doesn't mean that you're ending something yet. You're kind of in limbo. You're thinking about the idea of walking away from something. But remember, guys, for every new beginning to start, there has to be an ending to something. And I do see right now with the 6 of Swords being the current energy, you're leaning towards some sort of new future. When I look at what you're dealing with being the 4 of Swords reversed, you've recognized that maybe you've prolonged starting a new beginning for quite some time, and your next 24 hours is about, I can't continue to prolong something any longer. I need to go ahead and make some sort of choice, some sort of decision about, am I staying where I'm at currently, or am I having a new beginning in general? Now, this can apply to anything. Maybe it's work related. So am I staying in this career and just making this commitment, or am I jumping into something brand new when it comes to work career-wise? Am I staying in this romantic connection? Or am I jumping back into being single and having a new beginning there and a new beginning in love? Excuse me, guys. So it's about having to make that choice. And looking at the outcome here, Hierophant reversed, you've been in a space and time where it's been kind of hard to commit to one over the other. So you've been feeling in limbo, you haven't made a commitment, you haven't made a choice yet, and in your next 24 hours, you realize here with the Four of Swords, it is time here to have to make the choice and to have to make the commitment. So are we sticking around where we're at, or are we moving into the new beginning? It's time to make that choice and not to be any longer in that limbo-like kind of energy here with the Ten of Swords. So if it resonates, cool. If not, no worries. But I think you guys are finally coming to the conclusion of what to do and what comes next. And I think that by having that clarity and that conclusion, it's going to feel pretty damn good, okay? All right, Scorpio, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you guys for tuning on in. So we have touched base here with our water, getting back on into our fire. Let's have a look here at the Ram fam and see what's going on here for Team Aries, baby. Messages coming in here for Aries, baby. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Aries? In the next 24 hours, what do we got in store here for you? All right, my Ram fam, one more shuffle is incoming, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome stuff. Aries, overall energy for you is going to be the Three of Swords in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a air sign, such as a Gemini, a Libra, and Aquarius. Having a look at the current energy, we got here the Six of Swords. What you're dealing with, we got here the Fool card. And then looking at the outcome for you is going to be like the Moon in reverse. It's very interesting. Are you cleaning your house? Because I smell like Fantastic, like the spray, the Fantastic spray. And like I keep getting like a imagery of like cleaning a bathroom, or like maybe the energy of like using chemicals to clean around the house. So maybe you guys are cleaning your bathroom while listening to me. Who knows? Or maybe this is a sign, Aries, to clean your house or clean your bathroom specifically with some chemicals. I don't know. But yeah, that was very interesting that came through. So yeah, that's what I started smelling, like kind of like the Fantastic cleaner, the one in the squirt bottle or something like that. And I don't even use Fantastic, by the way. I'm more of like a bleach fucking everything. So don't know, but either way, very interesting. Let's get into it though. So overall energy, we got here the Three of Swords in reverse. Current energy here, we have the Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah, this is a clear-cut energy of moving on, is what I'm seeing here for sure, Aries. You are moving on from something at this time. Having a look at what you're dealing with here being the Fool card, this is you. The Fool is the Aries energy embodied in the tarot. So I get the sense here for you that you're super ecstatic to kind of jump into something new. I think right now you don't really want to take much with you. You want to feel lighter. You want to jump into something new. The thing about the Fool card is the Fool always travels and carries light. As you can see, this woman here has a very small sack over here that she's carrying with her, because wherever she's going, she's not bringing in all the weight. And you know what this feels like here, Aries? It feels like the weight of life. Like, I'm not going to bring the weight of life with me as I move on, because I've spent enough time releasing a lot of intense, tough, and rough feelings. So wherever you're moving to, I think you're moving to a more lighthearted space. I don't think this is about physical travel or even possibly physical change. I think it's about emotional change. I want to feel lighter. I want to show up in more of a lighthearted energy. And that's where you guys are at. So you're moving into something more lighthearted. You're moving into more lighthearted vibes. That's where you guys are starting to work towards. Yeah, looking at the outcome, it makes a lot more sense now here too. For the outcome, we have here the Moon in reverse showing up for you. So with the Moon reverse showing up here, it's like I've done what I've needed to release a lot of intense feelings and emotions. And I'm at a point in time in my life where I just want things to be lighter, more enjoyable, and not so serious, or not be in such a serious state or space. I want to enjoy my life overall. So that's what I'm seeing coming into play here for you. Of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Aries, there's never anything wrong with that lighthearted energy and those lighthearted vibes. It seems pretty damn good. And you deserve it. You deserve to not be in such a heavy energy, but to feel pretty damn good, okay? Shout out the Ram fam. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Team Aries, for coming on out. So we touched base with the fire. We've also done the water. We're going to jump into our air signs here shortly. By the way, what's going on, Mojo? What's popping? You said you need a clean. Hello, everybody. Hello, Mojo. Whenever you got the time, go for it, Lux said, I'm not going anywhere. I love it here. Despite the wannabe setbacks, I can go 10 rounds undefeated. God damn. There you go, Lux. That's what's up. Marlene said, I was a go-go dancer for raves when I was 21. It was so much fun. See, for me... don't got any dance moves. Shout out to the people though that I did meet at EDC Orlando, because if y'all were watching me with my dance moves, just know that that was drunk Anthony coming out, because sober Anthony wouldn't even try to dance because my dance moves are not on point. Okay, so you know, the only time people that know my channel, because I met people that were subscribers at EDC Orlando 2019, they were probably watching me go hard, but it probably wasn't a pretty sight, you know. I had alcohol in my system, all right. But when it does come to being a dancer, yeah, I don't feel like I got any of those dance moves, man. But you know what? I embrace it anyways, right? I embrace it anyways. So getting into air signs now, y'all. Let's have a look. We did water, fire, going to air. Let's see what's popping for Libra. What do we got going on here, baby? Message is showing up here for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here, please, for the zodiac sign of Libra? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, my Libra gang, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Starting out here with the overall energy, we got the Strength in reverse. Taking a look here at the current energy, Ace of Swords in reverse, what you're dealing with here, Libra. We got a Four of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you, Seven of Wands in reverse showing up here too. So we got all reversals across the board, but not always necessarily a bad thing. Now, you do begin here first and foremost with the Strength card reversed, pairing that with the Ace of Swords as well. What I would say here for you, Libra, is it does kind of feel to me like there is, maybe you're having a difficult time kind of wanting to communicate, feeling the motivation to talk to somebody just due to the nature of where the relationship's at. You know, looking at what you're dealing with, we got here the Four of Wands in reverse. I kind of feel for you, Libra, it's like, yeah, it's a little tough right now when it comes to being able to talk to somebody when our environment is a little bit out of place. I think that Four of Wands reverse can usually represent that an environment feels rough, it feels harsh. So when it does come to communication, you're hesitant in your next 24 hours. But I do think, however, looking at the outcome here being the Seven of Wands reversed, I think that despite the hesitancy, you are opening up. Because even if the environment's in a bit of a rough place, it's also an environment worth preserving. It's an environment worth being invested into, because this is with someone or with a group of people you care about. So because you care, I'm going to set aside the feelings of hesitancy, set aside the uncomfortable energy, and I'm going to do what I can here to still open up anyways, right? So with that outcome, Seven of Wands reversed, here comes you, Libra, still opening up, moving in your next 24 hours. And yeah, that's understandable, you know? I've definitely been there where I've dealt with some really awkward situations and highs and lows with people I love and care about. And sure, I was very demotivated to want to speak with them and to try to work and sort things out. But what I had to realize is this is someone I love, or these are people I love. And even if we're in a weird, fucked up place, it's like, if this is something I want to preserve, I have to be willing to open up, communicate to them, speak my truth, have raw, honest, heart-to-heart conversations. You know, I got to do the hard stuff. And I did it anyways. And those were relationships that I did actually end up preserving, you know? So if someone here is worth it to you, if there's an environment here that's worth it to you, you know, as uncomfortable as it may be to speak your truth and to talk to them and to work and sort things out, if you care, make it happen, baby, okay? All right, Team Libra. Love you guys. Be well. Thank you for coming in. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have touch base here, guys, now with the air, water, and the fire. Let's get on into our earth signs, everybody. So we've done Virgo for earth. Let's have a look here at the Taurus, and we'll see what's going on for your next 24. What do we got showing up here for Taurus, baby? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What information is going to be rolling on in here, please, for our zodiac sign of Team Taurus in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, my beautiful bull gang, you actually came up pretty damn quick. So let's get this last and final shuffle and we'll see what's up. Overall energy for you is going to be the Ace of Wands in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with the or with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Taking a look here at the current energy, Knight of Cups in reverse, what you're dealing with. Eight of Swords in reverse. Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Ace of Pence in reverse showing up as well. So let's take a look at this and see what's going on. Now, Ace of Wands reversed here, paired with a Knight of Cups reverse, Taurus, is representative that maybe you're not feeling super passionate about going on and continuing something. This could be about not being passionate pursuing a job still. Maybe you're not passionate about continuing out a connection or carrying out a friendship or carrying out some sort of goal. But I do think that something's beginning to feel a little bit lackluster in your life. And you are at a point, I feel, where you're making up your mind, looking at the outcome, or sorry, looking at what you're dealing with, Eight of Swords reversed. You know, you're not overthinking this. You're seeing this very clearly. So you're making up your mind about something. Yeah, something's become a little bit lackluster. You know, if it's work, maybe at first the passion was there or a bit of a spark was there, but maybe how you view this job now or this career now, it might not feel the same. So you're at that point here, Taurus, where it's time to probably change up what I'm doing. Looking at the outcome, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, you know, this is representative of not wanting this opportunity anymore because you're not viewing it as an opportunity that you're happy or fulfilled with. You're viewing this as something in your life that is creating unfulfillment, and it's time to go ahead and explore different options. So yeah, I mean, whether you're dealing with career and work, whether you're dealing with relationships or friendships or maybe possibly goals, I do see you being at a point in time in your life where you want to switch things up, and that's understandable, to be honest. You know, at the end of the day, we change like the seasons, everybody, you know? As much as we think we'll be consistent or feel the same way about something forever, you know, we all inevitably change in due time. And I see here right now, Taurus, that something's just not the same as it once was. And you've made up your mind here about wanting to have a bit of a different experience, okay? So, of course, take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But Taurus, I appreciate you coming out here nonetheless. Thank you for your love and your support. And if you are at a point in time where you are ready here to invest in something new, if something has become a little bit lackluster for you, you have every right to do that because you deserve a fulfilling life, okay? All right, my bull gang, let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Really appreciate you. Thank you for your love and thank you for your support, okay? All right, everybody. So we have finished up our second batch of zodiacs here for the daily read. We'll be hopping on into our last and final batch here shortly. Let's look at some comments, though. All right. Very happy Monday said, everybody boogies to your break beats. Aunt's got to let the music move you and just let it go. I know. You know what's funny, though? Speaking of dancing. So when I was a kid, right? Probably, I want to say like from anywhere between like 5 to like 13 years old, if there was any kind of family party, if there was a sweet 16, if there was a wedding, if there was anything, you know who my dance partner was? My mother. You know who was on the dance floor? Me. Okay. So like, I remember being young. It didn't matter what me and my mom were doing. We were just getting down. You know what I mean? So me and my mom used to boogie a lot, man. It was fun back in the day when I was a kid. But I think that in terms of like, you know, going out there and dancing and stuff later on in my teen years, didn't do it much considering that I was like a very insecure person. But yeah, looking back being a kid, man, me and my mom used to be on the fucking dance floor just breaking down. We were the center of attention. Okay, that's a Capricorn and a Cancer, you know, complimentary over there, just going hard. So it was a fun time. Yeah, you just unlocked some core memories. I remember that with my mom, man. We used to dance a lot. It was a fun time when I was younger. Very fun time for sure. There was a comment that I was looking at. Where did it go? 1 second, guys. I was looking for a comment. Oh, there you go. Michelle said, funny, I've been working on my bathroom all day. The drain's been clogged and we've been using different chemicals to try to get it working. So, non-certified plumber over here who deals with constantly getting my drain like in the bathtub. I'm assuming you're talking about the drain's clogged so the water's spitting back up. Don't even bother with the chemicals. Don't even bother with Drano. And if you live in an apartment, don't use Drano. If you live in a household, it's okay. But what you want is you want to get a snake. You want to get a snake or an auger, they call it. And you want to use that because what you're doing is you're going to roll this giant snake. They call it a snake. It's kind of like this, giant, I guess, metal thing. It's got these coils on the end so it catches the hair that's clogging up your shower. And you're going to basically roll it down. You're going to go down the drain. Now, in my apartment building, the overflow cap doesn't work. Most plumbers will go through the overflow cap. For me, I go straight through the drain just because the drain works the best in my apartment. So you basically just, you know, how do I say this? Rotate the auger or the snake, and it goes all the way down and it starts clearing out all that hair. It's going to wrap it around those coils so that when you start cranking it back up, you're going to get rid of that clog and that blockage. Go to Home Depot. You can buy an auger for less than $30 or a snake for less than $30. I think I got like a 20-foot one or something like that. I'm not sure how big it is. It's pretty long. It's lengthy. Put it that way. Very lengthy. So you can probably get one that's a lot smaller. But that worked the best for me. You don't want to, you know, waste your time with the chemicals and stuff like that, especially if it's like a deep clog. You want to go ahead and go hardcore with that. And then you don't even need to bother calling the plumber because you took care of it yourself. So check it out. Maybe look up a YouTube video on how to use like a snake to help you out. It's really, really effective. Really, really helpful. So yeah, for me, may not be a plumber, but like I've always found it like to be easy for me to like do those types of things. So like, especially with like clogged toilets, you can even get a toilet snake as well. Anything to do with the bathtub, the shower, if you got to fix the sink and stuff like that, that's stuff that I've always been interested in and done. So yeah, that's word to the wise advice. Take that if it helps you out, but you can look up YouTube videos on how to use them and you'll get all the information and it should help with that clog for sure. Okay. You got your plumber advice from me. So yeah, very, very interesting. But yeah. Oh, I think Marlene did that on accident. So yeah, I think that was an accident. Either way. Oh yeah, you did. He said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I hit the comment on accident while plugging in the charger." You're good, Marlene. No worries there. I'm pretty sure, I don't think it's a ban or anything. It was just a comment hide, so it'll come back out. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, though, yeah, hopefully that plumber advice helps. By the way, what Amy's saying too does work with 1 baking soda and 1 cup of baking soda and vinegar and dish soap and extremely hot water. That works out as well. But if it is like a really tough clog, it's hard to use the chemicals or even home remedies. That's why I recommend using a snake, you know? For sure, for sure. All right, let me catch up on these comments, guys. Orpheus, what's up? You said, "Ant, that Aries read is awesome and you're not full of shit. I did make a love offer to that handsome guy. That's been everything you said in the new December read. Thanks, man. You're fantastic." That's awesome. Happy to resonate with you, Orpheus. Really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Very Happy Money said, "Yeah, the snake is gross but super effective." It is. It's very gross. A lot of things that you would do when you're plumbing is pretty damn gross. But especially plumbing a shower, just using a snake in a shower, it sucks because all that hair is just gross. And it's even worse trying to get it off the coils on the snake. But it happens though, you know? You got to do what you got to do. Sometimes you got to do a dirty job, right? So, is what it is for sure. Lux said, "I made a plumber video on how to fix a garbage disposal." Nice. Love that for you. That's awesome. Very, very cool. But either way though, guys, yeah, I'm just going to keep on taking my quick little break real fast. We'll hop on into our last and final batch. We've been going for about 48 minutes. God damn. It feels like we've been on for like 2 hours actually. So I'm kind of surprised that it's only been 48 minutes. I feel like this has been a long ass daily read today, but I'm not complaining though. I've been having fun with y'all, man. I appreciate everybody being so active in the chat today, talking, shooting the shit. Thank you guys for your love and support always. And I'm glad you guys are all here chilling with me. So thanks guys. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Hey, what's going on, Jessica? How are you? Appreciate you tuning on in. Constance said, "Have you posted the Scorpio video?" So that video just got finished today. So water signs should be up by tomorrow. So it should be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio uploaded by tomorrow. Marlene said, "Ant, did you see the message from Lux? Her fam and friends all sub to you on Thanksgiving." Oh, I love that. Thanks, Lux. Shout out to you and your friends. That's awesome. Very, very cool. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Yeah, Constance, it's not out yet. I did do I did the video today, but I didn't post the video today. That's what I meant. So sorry if that was miscommunicated. But yeah, water sign videos for December, they should be posted tomorrow. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, your monthly videos should be out tomorrow, okay? Yeah, it's a super chill day, Zephyr. Like I said, I'm not complaining. I don't care. I actually kind of enjoy that everything feels a little bit more slowed down and more chill. You know, the one thing I don't like doing is rushing through daily readings. That's why I like taking the time to talk to y'all, to chill, and to take more time to invest in the reading and not have to rush through it. So these are my favorite kind of live streams to do for sure, you know? For sure, Constance, no worries. Yeah, sorry if I miscommunicated that. But all right, though, y'all. So we have touched base here already with first two signs, or first two batches. Let's get on into our last and final batch. Real quick, Amy said, no, thank you. I've missed you all when I was sick. Gotcha. And well, I'm happy you're feeling better. Thanks for coming out either way. Sorry to hear that you were going through it. I believe you mentioned earlier, right, Amy, you had a fever or something like that. I'm noticing a lot of people are, but it's also the weather, right? So when we get into this time of year, get into like the winter energy, the winter weather, it is a little tough to kind of avoid those types of things. So definitely do what you guys can to, you know, like emergency. Have you ever taken that before? Anything you can do to kind of prevent getting sick or feeling sick, emergency immune support, it's really, really good. So do check that out for those of you that are interested in taking something. All right though, y'all. I'm not medically giving advice. I'm just saying I like the emergencies. Those help out a lot. I got to be careful with that stuff because I don't provide medical, legal, financial, etc. advice. Just saying. Just telling you what I do. All right. Moving on forward though. Let's get back into it. We're hopping into water. So we've already done Pisces. We've done the Scorpio. Team Cancer. What's happening with you, baby? Let's see what's up, okay? All right, what's going to be going on here for our lovely and amazing Cancer gang? What's popping? Message is showing up here for Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here for our Cancer gang? Message is coming in here for the Crabs. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Cancer. We're going to take a look here at one more shuffle. You did have a Three of Pentacles, by the way, come out, however. Three of Pentacles is a card that could represent you're really starting to work on something. You could be starting to work on yourself, your path, your career. It could be like a certain path of life, but Three of Pentacles could also be representative of getting yourself collected and together. If you're a Cancer and you haven't felt like you were put together or haven't felt like you were collected in a certain way, you might be figuring out how to collect yourself again. Does that make sense? So if you feel like you've been all over the place, you could be finding your way back to the present, re-embracing your inner calm, getting yourself together, bluntly, getting your shit together, if you will, Cancer. That might be the vibe coming in for some of you in your next 24. But let's go ahead and get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully all is well. Cancer, overall energy for you is going to be the Knight of Wands. You might be dealing with a fire sign like an Aries, a Sag, a Leo. Having a look here at the current energy, we do have here the Hermit looking at what you're dealing with. We got here the Eight of Pentacles, and then having a look here at the outcome, we have here the Five of Swords in reverse. So let's see what's going on here for the Cancer gang. Starting out here with this Knight of Wands, you also pair this Knight of Wands here with the Hermit. I feel like you guys are starting to move away from Hermit mode, Cancer, if you've kind of been keeping to yourself these past couple of days, if you have been kind of taking the time out to rest and rejuvenate. I feel like you're getting more energized as we walk into the next 24 hours. So it almost kind of seems to me like you've been in that downtime period, Cancer, where you've been keeping more to yourself, you've been resting more, you've been taking out more time, more personal time for yourself, and also in a spiritual way as well. I kind of feel like throughout this downtime, you've also been receiving spiritual downloads. So you've been getting this intuitive information and these downloads and these upgrades coming in from your guides. And that typically tends to need, or you tend to need throughout that process, the downtime in general, right? So I know for me personally, when I'm receiving any sort of spiritual downloads, any sort of upgrades, any sort of ascension symptoms, I need time for myself to not only physically relax, to mentally relax and prepare for that information that's coming in. Now, however, as we move into your next 24 hours, Eight of Pentacles, you're ready to get back to work. So I think that if the past couple of days you felt a little not so energized or maybe a little lethargic, you haven't really felt the most powerful or the most energized or anything of that nature, you're noticing that you're in that energy of I'm ready to work in the next 24 hours, which is awesome. Looking at what you're dealing with, Eight of Pentacles, it's like you're up, you're ready to go, you're ready here, Cancer, to lay down the law, okay? Having a look here at the outcome, Five of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I think that, you know, if you've been dealing with any sort of frustrations of not feeling your very best, now that frustration tends to be gone as you're coming out feeling much better. So I think that this is about feeling better physically, mentally, spiritually, okay, is where you're at in your next 24 hours. And if you've been feeling previously a little bit drained or kind of not very energized, you're going to notice that switch as we move into our next 24. So I like that, Cancer. I really do. Also, you are probably gaining so many downloads as well from the full moon itself. So when we go through full moon periods, being Cancers, first things first, the Cancer zodiac is ruled by the moon. So with that being said, moon cycles affect us very heavily, and full moons and new moons affect us very heavily too. So throughout that time, while we're getting these downloads and while we're getting these very intense spiritual interactions, whether we're aware of them or not, they can be very physically demanding and physically draining and taxing on our bodies too. So as that full moon energy is phasing out, you're now starting to get back into more of a much re-energized type of place, okay? All right, Team Cancer, I love it. Take it if it resonates, leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you for showing up here nonetheless. I really, really appreciate you, okay? All right, Cancer, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we've done all of our water signs for the daily read today. We're gonna go ahead now and hop on into our fire, going into our fire signs. Let's take a look here at the lovely and amazing Sagittarian gang. What's going on here, guys? Do want to say happy birthday to the Saggies. Happy Sagittarius season. Hope it's been well for you so far, and very happy birthday to you. Let's see what's going on. Messages coming in here for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what's going to be showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus zodiacs in the next 24 hours. What do we got going on here for you? Team Saggy, we're looking at about 2 more shuffles, and we'll see what's up. Hopefully, we're looking at some awesome sauce. What is going on? Saggy, overall energy for you is going to be the 3 of Pentacles. You could be connecting here possibly with an earth sign, such as a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Taking a look here into the current energy, we have here the Magician in reverse, what you're dealing with, Sagittarius, 2 of Wands in reverse, and then looking at the outcome for you is going to go ahead and be the Page of Swords in reverse here as well. So let's see what's going on here for you guys in your next 24. 3 of Pentacles here, Magician reversed here. I think it's been difficult to kind of show up and focus on problem solving. I think that it's been difficult to find resolution in some situation in your life. Having a look at what you're dealing with right now, 2 of Wands reversed. This is a situation, Sagittarius, where it takes 2 to tango, and it feels like you're the only one dancing. It's one of my favorite quotes, right? It takes 2 to tango, you can't be the only one dancing. You need the effort being pulled in from somebody else on the other side. But I think you're the only person putting forth that effort. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you're finding it difficult here to create resolution, to find resolution, because where's the other person putting in that work too? And looking at the outcome being the Page of Swords reversed, it's like you're not getting communication from them. They're not showing up. They're not bringing any energy to the table. So how can we find resolution if a situation takes 2 to tango and I'm the only person doing the damn tango? Well, in this kind of situation, the truth is that you can't find resolution there in a situation where somebody else has to work with you and they're avidly choosing not to. But here's what I do in scenarios like that. If I come to realize that the person I'm dealing with doesn't want to work with me, I take that right there as clarity, and I accept the fact that then there is going to be no resolvement. Things are not going to get worked out if they're not willing to work with me. And with that being said, I immediately stop putting in the work. I accept the situation for what it is, and I process that shit and I move on. Because the last thing I want to do is wait on somebody who's not waiting on me, or try to fix a problem with somebody else who's doing nothing to fix it. You'll find yourself stuck waiting and waiting and waiting for that person to choose to do the tango with you. And the issue is you never know how long you're going to wait, and you also never know if they're ever going to get out their dancing shoes and go dance with you, Sagittarius. You never know. That's why you don't want to stay stuck here, because you never necessarily know if they're ever going to want to go ahead and work with you in this situation where it takes 2 to tango. So my advisory would be, don't keep putting in that work. If you want to leave an open door, leave an open door, but don't keep putting in that work for somebody else who's not matching your vibe right now and bringing in that 6 of Pentacles. Okay, guys? Because you're going to end up at a point where you feel like you have become very drained, where you feel like you've wasted your time. And that's the last thing I want to see you guys go through. You know, as harsh of a message as this may come off to some people, this is me trying to save you from any more further hurt, and at the same time, any more wasting of your own time. Because I've dealt with people who didn't want to tango plenty of times in my life, man, where I've sat there doing my dance, and guess what? They weren't dancing with me. And I waited and waited and waited, and I waited for them to work with me, but I needed to realize they showed me they didn't want to work with me immediately. I had to recognize that wouldn't change. Okay? Maybe one day it would, but if it's not changing now, I'm not going to sit here and hope for later. That's what I had to start figuring out. It was to accept what I'm seeing right in front of me and not ride out on the hope that maybe it will change. Because as beautiful as hope can be in certain scenarios, hope could also be something that is not a positive aspect for everybody, and that can put you in a very rough or harsh place. So Sagittarians, I see you guys here deciding in your next 24 hours, you know what? This isn't equal give and take. There is no Six of Pentacles moment happening here. They are not deciding to work with me. There's nothing I can do about that. The ball's in their court. But one thing I surely can do is I'm done dancing. I'm done trying over here to keep on doing everything in my power to make this person work with me, because right now they're simply not. And I don't want to waste my time. So Page of Swords reverse here says, I'm done taking that step back, and I'm focusing my attentiveness and my energy on something else. Okay? Absolutely. Let's keep it popping, pushing, moving forward. Of course, take it if it resonates. Leave it if it doesn't. But guys, thank you, Sagittarius, for coming out nonetheless. And also, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. And Sagittarius, I want to wish you all a very happy birthday. Okay? All right, guys, we're keeping it popping, pushing, and moving forward. So we have finished up, guys, our water, our fire. We'll be rolling into the air signs here shortly. Lux said, I'm emotional right now. I can't thank you enough for showing up consistently for all of us. You are much needed, and I'm very proud to support all of you. Thank you. I appreciate that, Lux. Likewise to you, and I'm more than happy to be here, guys, as consistently as I can be. You know, my whole point with my channel is that I'm always going to try to show up here for you guys as much as I can, and I always mention this too. As long as you guys are showing up for me, I'm here to show up for you, man. You know, I'm here to be here as much as possible, to have this energy exchange, to interact with each other, to help and assist and aid in any way that I can. So if I can do that for anybody, I'm more than happy to do so, you know? So thank you. I appreciate it. Very interesting, Zephyr. Much appreciated too, Marlene. I do love the love that's here, and I do love all of you too. Thank you, guys. You guys got lots of love and support in the chat today, so thank you for all of it, everybody. It means a lot. There was a comment I just saw. I don't know where it went. 1 second, y'all. Where did the comment go? Oh, wait, hold on. I think I found it. Luxury Princess, thank you. You said we love you, and you're so cool. Thank you. I appreciate that, Luxury Princess. Really means a lot. Thank you, Lux. Really means a lot too. This right here. Raven said acceptance of what is currently gives peace of mind. You can only control yourself and who and what you focus on. Very powerful and very impactful statement, and very true. You know, a lot of the time, guys, when we're riding out on hope, hope is a good thing if you are going to be okay with the results not being favorable to you. We can be hopeful that things can work out, but we should be okay with the uncertainty. However, if we are hopeful and we're trying to control things to work in our favor, you will meet resistance in every way. And you'll also meet stagnancy in every way, because you'll be holding out on the energy of hope, trying to control what is beyond your control. And this is why acceptance is so hard, but also so necessary. Because what acceptance does is it allows you to recognize, I'm accepting the situation for what I see right in front of me, because the present moment is everything. We don't live in the future. We don't live in the past. But if we can understand and accept what's happening now, once again, as Lila mentioned, not only does it bring you peace, but it brings you the understanding of the situation. Can things change? Of course. But let it change if it changes naturally. Right now, it's always good to take a look at what's happening and accept it as it is. Because then you don't put yourself in a prolonged position, waiting and riding out on hope. And on top of that, it brings you peace and allows you to move forward. Remember, guys, whatever's meant to be will be. If something doesn't work out right now, it could always work out later. Don't hope for it to work out. if it does, it does. Kind of live your life in that mannerism of, I'm present, I'm going to do what I can to accept what's going on right in front of me, and whatever is meant to be will be. And that'll help you, and that'll help you live, and that'll help you lead a very, very positive and peaceful life going forward, you know? So for sure, I love that point that you made, Raven, because I agree 110%. Hey, Heather A, what's going on? Appreciate you coming out. You said, hi, Soul Fam, miss you guys. We missed you too, Heather. Thanks for stopping by. Really means a lot. As Raven said as well, yep, all there is now. Absolutely. Which I like you brought that up, because I have something interesting that I want to do that basically goes with the word now. So we'll talk about that soon. I have some plans. I just want to say real quick, guys, actually, while everybody's here, before we continue, I know, guys, 2 more signs. We're going to get there, I promise. Just for everybody who's here, I have a second YouTube channel. It is called Life of CMT. There's about 5,000 of you subscribed to it. I don't know how active the channel would be if I was to post on it, because I haven't posted on it in God knows how many years. Do you guys think if I was to create a different channel, and you'll figure out what the purpose of it is later, do you think it would be worth just continuing where I left off on Life of CMT, changing the name and rebranding it? Or do you think it would be better to start from scratch, make a brand new channel, and work from there? What are your thoughts? Let me know. You can comment them later. You can comment them now, however you feel. Let me know what you think is a better idea. I might do a community poll about it, actually, but there's a cool idea I came up for another channel. So just wanted to see what you guys would feel. Some of you might be subscribed that are watching right now to Life of CMT, my second channel. So let me know if I should redo the channel and kind of rebrand it, or maybe just jump into like a brand new fresh start channel. Okay. All right, though. Let's get into it, everybody. Going into air, Aquarius, what's happening? What's crack-a-lacking? And what's popping? Let's see what's going on for your next 24. Okay. Message is coming in here for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Team Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus zodiac in the next 24 hours? What do we got going on here for you? All right, Team Aqua, we're going to get ourselves here this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's up here, baby. Hopefully all is well. By the way, just so everybody knows, I wasn't referencing CancerMoonsTarot. This channel is staying. It's not going anywhere. So do keep that in mind, okay? All right, though. Let's take a look at this here. Aquarius, overall energy for you is going to be the star card in the upright position. You could be connecting here with a fellow Aquarius, so take that if it resonates, of course. Having a look here in the current energy, 9 of Pentacles in the upright. What you're dealing with here, the Justice. Having a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the 6 of Cups in the upright position as well. So let's take a look here at these next 24-hour messages and see what's going on. Aquarius, the star here, and the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're at a point in time here, Aquarius, with the star card and the 9 of Pents, where you feel pretty confident on your path. The star card's all about where you've aligned, where you've gone, where you've ended up in life. And I think that with the 9 of Pentacles being such a confident energy, and also a comfortable energy as well, it's like, you know, I'm here where I'm at for a reason. I'm happy that I'm here. I feel confident that I'm here. I think that I got to where I got to exactly how it needed to play out and pan out. This is going to be more of a confirmation message, Aquarius, and more of a reflection message than anything. Excuse me, this isn't much of a prediction, so I just want to throw that out there. Looking at what you're dealing with here, the Justice card, you feel balanced, you feel great. And I think what you're starting to realize in your next 24 hours is everything I've gone through in my past, 6 of Cups, is 100% what has led me to where I am today. So there's gratitude, I believe, coming in here for the past that you went through, because the past you went through might not have been the easiest past, huh? It might not have been the easiest things to go through in general, but I'm glad that I went through it because it's guided me here to where I've needed to go. And with the star card showing up here, the 9 of Pentacles showing up here, you're comfortable, you're happy where you're at. So I feel like, once again, it's a confirmation message that the hard things you might have gone through have indeed taken you to where you need to go. There's a confirmation message coming in that you're exactly on the right path where you need to be, Aquarius. But I feel like, however, at the same time, with that Justice card showing up and with this 6 of Cups showing up, it's the realization of, I'm glad that I went through. There's gratitude. It's like I'm glad that I went through the hard times because you know what? They have at the same time most certainly brought me to the good times as well. So Aquarius, I love this kind of message. Like I said, it's not a prediction message. It's more of like a gratitude message. It's more of like a confirmation message, but it's still wonderful here to see. And it's still wonderful for me to see for you that you're feeling great about your path and where you're aligned to right now. So Aqua, I love that for you. Take it if it resonates, of course. Leave it if it doesn't, but thank you guys so much for tuning in nonetheless. I really, really appreciate you. All right? All right, baby. We're going to keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Shout out Team Aquarius. So we've touched base here so far, everybody, with the air, water, and fire. We're getting on into our earth signs here shortly. Lux said, Cancer Moons for president. I don't know about president, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. Zephyr said, fresh start, new venture, new you. For sure, for sure. You know, I think that maybe the reason why I was considering using my second channel as a new channel, not for this. Basically, guys, I want to put this into perspective. I'm making a new channel for different kinds of content. CancerMoonsTarot is going nowhere. I already have a second channel. I was thinking of rebranding it into my new idea. But maybe starting new might be better. I don't know. Let me know. Zephyr here says start new. Other people are saying maybe you can rebrand Life as CMT. We'll see what happens. But whatever you guys are thinking about, do let me know. Amy said, would be good for you. You'll make it work no matter what you do, and you are subscribed. Cool. Okay. For sure. Very happy Monday said, one vote for fresh start, different channels for different intentions. Maybe that's cool. Love that for you. Yeah. So yeah, I have a whole new intention with this other kind of channel that I'm doing. So I like the content and I like the style of videos I'm thinking about doing with it. Also, I really enjoy the name I came up with. It is very clever and it goes along with the intent of the channel. So I'm super stoked. Yesterday, I was having ideas out the ass, by the way, guys, of different channels and different kinds of things and like different types of like new things I would like to do, side hustles, other stuff like that. So I was just having ideas out the ass yesterday and I was writing all them down and it was really cool. So yeah, I'm super excited about that new kind of channel that I'd like to bring to life and introduce you guys to. I think there's going to be some cool stuff on there. So yeah, very excited. Thank you, Luxury Princess. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. In terms of what it's about, keeping that a secret for now until we get into it. But I do want to actually take action on it soon. I don't want to wait forever. So hopefully, you know what? Tonight I'll make the channel. I'll make the channel tonight. I won't tell you guys about it until I get a video going on it. But yeah, I gotta start now, right? If I don't start now, I won't start later. There you go. Anyways, getting on into our last sign for today. Team Capricorn, you've been patient as fuck. I love you. I appreciate you. Thank you for your patience. And let's go ahead and get on into it. What's coming on in here for Capricorn? Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. In the next 24 hours, what do we got showing up here, please, for the zodiac sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Capricorn, we're going to get this last and final shuffle, and we'll see what's going on here, baby. Hopefully, we're looking at some pretty awesome stuff. Cappy, overall energy for you is going to be the moon in reverse. You could be connecting here possibly with a Piscean for a few of you, taking a look at the current energy. Eight of Swords in the upright, what you're dealing with. We got here the Temperance in the upright, and then taking a look here at the outcome for you is going to be the Ten of Pentacles in the upright position as well. So Capricorn, let's see what's going on here for you. Now you start out here with the first overall energy card as the moon in reverse and the current energy here being the Eight of Swords. Yeah, I think that your next 24 hours is kind of about saying, I need a bit of a break from my emotions. I do feel like you've been either overthinking a lot or feeling really, surrounded by a lot of heavy emotions for a little bit. And your next 24 hours is about, I kind of want to get out of my head. I kind of want to escape a little bit from life and, be around some good ass energy and be around some good vibes here with the Temperance card showing up for what it is you're dealing with. I'm trying to think. Yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was for Pisces reading. I was talking about how Pisces needs to escape and get out of their head in the next 24 hours. I believe that's the reading I did for Piscean yesterday. So your reading's actually kind of similar to the Pisces read I did yesterday, where it's yeah, I want to just be around good energy and good vibes. I want to get out of my head. I want to get away from all the intense energies and feelings that I'm dealing with. And I just want to be around some good ass energy. And I think your next 24 hours is taking that day off, taking a mental day, a fucking huge break from everything else going on in life and just having fun and doing something cool. You know, this could be about shooting the shit and hanging out with your friends and escaping life for a little bit. This could be about maybe, you know, treating yourself. Maybe you're going out and doing something wonderful. This could be the energy of hanging with your partner all day and having a great time. But I get that sense here for you Cappies where it's like, I need a break, you know? And Capricorns in general are always busting their asses, going as hard as they can. You know what I mean? So Cappies always have that energy where it's like work, 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 work. Whether we're talking about career or not, Cappies are always out there kicking ass, always doing something. You're on go, go, go mode 24/7. So I think that it's like playing hooky a little bit. I need to play hooky for my life. I need to enjoy myself. And you're doing what you can here to be surrounded by a very good vibe with the, with the Temperance card showing up here. Maybe some of you are going to be hanging out with a Sagittarius in your next 24 hours. That could be the case here for some of you. Either way though, looking at the outcome, 10 of Pentacles, here you are surrounded by good energy and good vibes. 10 of Pentacles could also be family. So Capricorn, if you haven't seen your family in a while, you might be having a family day in the next 24 hours, you know, connecting with your peeps, you know, connecting with mom, dad, whoever, you know, seeing the fam could be a very rejuvenating and rejuvenative, if that's a word, experience, which is going to be quite wonderful. So you could be spending time with the fam or people you consider family. Either way though, 10 of Pentacles to me is a pretty damn good day. All right, Cappy, I have no complaints here about this reading. It's a pretty damn good fucking day where you're enjoying yourself, you feel good, you're taking a mental break from life right now, and you're recognizing that life is also for the living, you know? So I'm gonna live it up here and enjoy my day as best as possible. You know, everything else that I got going on, that can wait and be delayed for a day. You know, I can go ahead and tap back into that the next day, but for my next 24 hours, I'm enjoying myself, okay? Point blank, motherfucking period. I like it, Capricorn. Let's keep it popping, pushing, and moving forward. Thank you, Team Capricorn, for coming out nonetheless. I love and I appreciate you guys, okay? And with that all being said, guys, thank you all so much for coming out here to today's daily reading. This was quite a long one. We've been on live for about an hour and 16 minutes, so we've been kicking it today, but it's fun. It's been a chill day. I've had a lot of conversations with y'all. We've done a lot of readings today. It's been fun and enjoyable, so thank you guys for your love and support. Thank you everybody for coming out. Of course, for everybody who did come out, if you can drop a like on the channel, I'd appreciate it. It really helps out, so thank you for your support. For anybody who's new, consider subscribing. I'd be happy to have you and welcome you here into the Soul family. So if you're new, come on down and subscribe. I would be, very, very happy to welcome you into this Soul family. I do want to mention today, guys, I uploaded the fire signs for the monthly video for December. So if you're an Aries, a Sagittarius, or a Leo, check out your individual monthly tarot reading for the month of December 2023 as it's currently posted. I do want to mention as well, in reference to water signs, you will be posted tomorrow. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you'll have your December reading get posted tomorrow too. Okay? Either way though, guys, been an awesome day. It's been an awesome daily. Thank you everybody for those of you that sent in donations. Thank you everybody for those of you that are members. Really appreciate you guys. And yeah, without a further ado, guys, have a great day. Enjoy your Thursday, and then we'll come on out for the next video. All right, everybody. All right, guys. Take care, guys. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all later. Much love, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.